Hello everyone, welcome back to Diablo 4 Episode 9, The Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace?
Oh wait, that was Episode 1.
Yeah, that's Episode 1. What are you talking about?
I don't really want to talk about Episode 9. That movie was terrible. Anyway, so Mikey Mike just had some, had a revelation off screen about his,
Necromancer ability.
Yes.
This is where I'm... Okay, this is, like, I went on a whole, like, rant tangent on reading your abilities. So I ended up respecing my Necromancer again. Probably going to happen one more time once I start figuring this out.
A lot more.
I looked at Iron Maiden. I was like, okay, that's not bad. But I started looking at the subtrees. For any of you who are just getting into this, look at your subtrees before you start buying skills, because this will really influence on what you're going to build. So with Iron Maiden, I got Enhanced Iron Maiden, which it no longer costs essence, but it becomes a resource gain for me. So effectively, it's free casting.
Mm-hmm.
But with it, enemies affected by this curse, when they're killed by it, I get 7% of my life back. Which is, that's a self-heal that doesn't cost me anything, and I get a resource gain out of it. That is pretty good.
It's really good.
But then you start going, and this is where Chris was talking about passive abilities, where he forgets about it. Amplify damage. Now the damage output that I put on cursed enemies is up by 4%, and Iron Maiden is technically a curse.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing. It's like, oh, wait, oh. And off camera, I was like, man, so many choices! Too many choices for a skill tree, but granted, like, these skill trees with how detailed they are, with stacking damage effects, oh, I love them.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, that's gonna be... Alright, are we ready? Keep going?
Yeah, we're going further down into the mines. Oh, hey, vampire bat. We're gonna find more vampires. Who ordered the steak? Oh, a little bit of a Lost Boys reference. That might be dated. Oh, that's you. Oh, who?
What just happened?
I don't know.
Oh, I think.
Oh, hold on a second. I need to go Book of the Dead real quick.
Ooh! Bad timing.
Yep. Bad timing. Bad timing. Where's my skeletal mages? I thought I had skeletal mages.
Alright, let's hang tight here.
Oh, there they are. Hey, look at
is
that.
Is it a random thing, or is it something you have to, another button you have to press?
No, it's the same button where I mapped to get my skeletal warriors.
Mm-hmm.
I've got skeleton mages, people.
Oh,
The
nice.
army of the dead is growing.
Alright, which way do you want to go?
Let's go up. I want to see what these guys do. Hey, come on. Okay. Alright, they do a little bit of damage. That's alright.
No, they're new.
Ish. Until I get some upgrades that
Exactly.
up my companions. That's going to be the one thing I'm going to go for once that becomes available. But that's a higher level. Just take me higher. I just butchered that song by Creed. Was it Creed?
It's Creed, yeah. The old Creed.
Granted, like, I had people that I worked with at one of my jobs that absolutely hated Creed. Like, Creed's a nice, like, light rock
Yeah, they have some good songs.
that's, like, enjoyable for, like, I'm not looking for, like, I hate the world,
Yeah.
but it's like, okay, I get that.
I mean, I'm a metal guy, so, you know, I definitely get some heavier shit, but I get that, though.
Like, if there's, like, I hate the world vibes,
Ooh, we just got a good ring.
Alice in Chains,
Seether.
Seether. Nirvana's pretty good, but like, if I'm specifically like, don't talk to me, you'll find Seether, Alice in Chains, you'll find Drowning Pool, you'll find Disturbed, you'll find System of the Down.
Oh yeah, System. I love System of the Down.
If I have a bad day where we work at,
Mm-hmm.
it's System of the Down once I get home. My wife's like, that type of day, huh? It's like, yeah, it's that type of day.
Makeup. Grab a brush, put a little makeup.
Or just even like what ring?
Table. Do you want to? Grab a brush, put it on the table. Do you want to? Sorry.
What really rings like really true just for like artwork situation. We're not going to get much into it. Like toxicity. That just that song, like with a little bit of calmness, that the chaos, and it goes back to calm to the chaos. And then it just goes freaking nuts at the end. That is like
somewhere between the
sacred silence, sacred silence and sleep. But it's like that, like back and forth. It's like, oh, that just hits my being.
They do that in a lot of their songs. That's so fucking good.
And it's so good, but it also like, if you've had that ebb and flow all day, it's like, oh, that hits something that's very therapeutic.
I am disappointed because they haven't really came out with new album or anything in like almost 20 years.
Well, it's primarily because of their bases from what I've read. Yeah. Slain demon, leave him there.
Disturbing.
Oh, he's the jam. Okay, I just broke his back. Oh.
What happened?
He was.
Take this?
Yep, we take
Where
it.
do we take it? No, we'll take it.
We're going up. We're going up, buddy.
I don't think we want to go up.
Oh, were we? Maybe.
I don't think we want to go up just yet.
Aww.
We do not want to go up yet.
Alright, but we're going back down. Hey! Hey,
But it works. But it works.
Hey, we tested it, people. It
Holy
works.
shit, our people are fucking creepy looking. Alright, so now we got to. Ooh, what is this?
Oh. Interesting.
Alright.
Wait.
Where the hell are we?
We're in the darkened way. What? Oh, speak with Eagle. We're gonna go speak with Eagle.
Oh, good old Vigo.
Like it, dude. You're like running like you just see my army. Like, hey, don't worry. I brought a couple of my girlfriends along.
So
We're
I
just
think-
gonna have some fun.
By the way, I think we might have. Oh no, it's right here. Never mind. Okay, that's confusing.
We need reinforcements.
Don't you see the skeleton army behind me?
No shit.
What was that?
Boobs.
It came from beyond the gate.
Came from beyond the gate. It's
So okay, so I have to go back to get to my rogue special
But-
thing. I'm not
yeah.
gonna do that right now.
well.
I do want to do that, but not right now. The Gate of Kasama.
Boom.
The escort.
Yeah,
They're all dead.
Oh, they're all
they
dead.
got their ass kicked, bro. What the fuck you bet?
That. Okay, this guy's voice acting is kind of a little bit stretched, a little bit.
That's not great.
It's not.
A woman.
Yeah, not everybody has good voice acting. But there's a lot of good ones in here. I do think.
Yeah.
I do think it gets a little bit better later on, but we'll talk about that when we get to that at some point.
Yeah. But most, to be honest, a lot of it's not on the voice actors. It comes a lot with the voice direction with
Yeah.
some of these, where like the director may not like it, even though the talent's good. Like
Where is she?
I've come across that with like some of my favorite voice actors, where they get some lines or some things, and you hear some originals that were cut
It was substantially better.
that were substantially better, but no, that wasn't the performance. Like, but you also see that with movies too,
Yeah, you do.
where the director's like, no, that's not how I'm envisioning it. It's like,
Better, bitch.
but at the same time, I guess that's where you have like some of the creative differences between directors and your talent that can do that.
Well, it's gonna be a while before we get new shit. So
Yeah.
the writer-actor strike is pretty severe right now. So.
Oh yeah, it's
As of this recording, by the time this is up, it might be over. I doubt it, but it might be.
He's dead.
Yeah, I do agree with you.
Your
There's
mother
like
told
there's-
me this trinket would bring good
I
fortune.
don't have the voice, but I wouldn't mind the other
To
voice.
think I
Oh,
trusted her.
but at the same time, like
She
I look
believed
at
in
the,
this, didn't she?
but I also
We
look
weren't
at the like
supposed to let her through at all.
times when
But it's not too
I
late.
played Final Fantasy
She can still be
15, and when
saved.
the first time I played it, I was
Not by me. Not anymore.
thrilled with the level of voice acting in there because you can. There are times like
You're leaving
you
us?
can tell with the main
Abandoning
character
her?
that the voice acting was so good and so spot on that there was
She's got to stay
some conflict
I'm
with
sorry,
what was
kid.
going on with him.
He
Home
really
is destroyed.
left
His
us.
dad's been murdered. The crystal of his kingdom's
It's
taken.
up to us
Now he has to go on this quest to, you know, reclaim his birthright, but yet he's in his early 20s.
Oh.
And he's coming to grips with all of this, so he's trying to figure all this out. But it's that kind of like coming of age where eventually the voice acting changes to where he's accepted what's happening to him and what his destiny is
What
supposed
is
to be. But there were some times with like the voice acting in there, just in terms of Lilith's blood petals. Do we want to eat them?
I don't know.
Let's consume.
Mind races. Yes, I am Lilith, mother of sanctuary.
Suspiciously looking like the Queen of Blades with the wings. Not really. That's
Would you see?
just Blizzard has a little thing with wings and pointy tips between StarCraft and Diablo.
For the record,
I told
you
her how
figure
to
this
spy.
out after the. No, I will say after the scene. You'll be able to figure it
Is
out.
that what you want to believe? Drop the act. You have questions. I have answers. I know the fabric of the cosmos.
It's not small.
Everything I've read has warned me against you.
You've read so much,
Interesting.
yet know so little.
That's an interesting point that they point here in
Will you
terms of
accept my offer?
there's a small subsection of philosophy. It's called
I don't know.
epistemology, and it's just in terms of the process of knowing. How do you know things? Do you know things by reading, experiencing, whatever?
to try.
But that was an interesting point there. Is like
Your mother is
she
alive.
Lilith pointed out
She
that
came
woman's
How can you be sure?
knowledge gap because even though she's read all of this,
Sometimes
she
I see
doesn't
visions of the
know
past.
much
I saw
about things, and it's like,
What? How?
and I think, and this is just a personal reflection, I think the older I get and the more I read, the more I'm willing to accept that there are some things that I just don't know, and I know very little about.
And it makes you wiser.
Yeah, wisdom comes. Wisdom. First step of wisdom is acknowledging your own ignorance,
I mean, you're not wrong.
but that's really hard to do sometimes.
Oh yeah, you know we're humanity is an pretty egocentric. This is not a good idea for me.
No, hey, just stay behind me. I've got the corpses. That sounded so wrong. Please, FBI, if you're hearing this, don't take that the wrong way.
So a couple little things here. First off, I'm going to point out that these things are These are written by their mom. I opened one earlier when we were talking, and then this it kind of starts to when you read these, you kind of see her descent a bit, and then the Lilith symbol that you operate. Now you're the main character, which is you in this
Yeah.
case. You're the only one that saw the vision. Like no one else
Yeah.
saw it, but you reiterate. But these things are really interesting.
Lilith saw a way to escape the conflict. Interesting. So Lilith was getting tired of the eternal war between the burning hells and the high heavens.
Right this way.
Then the one thing I do need to point out from Diablo 3 is that when Mathiel destroys his soul stone, and that it releases all the primeval back. So we're going to probably see Diablo at some point, or some of the other primevals.
I wonder if it'll be in like seasons.
Or it might be later in the game.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
Here's another one.
Lilith is Sanctuary's mother. Somehow I felt the truth of it the moment she said it to those knights. Now I know how. She used Inarius to craft this world a refuge from the eternal conflict.
Now, if you remember, Inarius is her opposite.
Yeah, her angel counterpart.
I think at some point before that, we were kind of hinted that maybe Inarius is as everything he's made up to be.
Yeah, which is interesting that Sanctuary was created between the union of an angel and a demon teaming together who either were tired of the conflict or... But that also... This also goes back to, like, Dragon Age. Like, they give you the story, but you start looking at some of the lore behind it. It's like, you're not really sure what's going on in the world.
That's true. For the record, those vile lunatics, not that we had any worry, but they will explode if you let them.
Oh, fantastic. All my life I sought the origin of humankind. It was always her. From the union of angels and demons came the first generation of humanity. They were powerful, movers of mountains, shakers of seas. Interesting. Which, there's... I kind of wonder how they would expand this further as we get through this. I'm kind of curious now. Sorry, I'm getting into lore.
Lore's
Like,
cool. I'm the one to point it out. I like it too. I didn't read it as deep as you did, but
I'm kind of processing it right now because of like, holy crap! Like the implications of what they're telling you, like how they're building on this already.
shit.
All right, yeah, go ahead, get out of there. Kind of how they're already building on this. How am I going to? What word am I missing? I have a complete brain fart right now. I'll get back to it because I'm just trying to process what we're reading. Oh, that's what it is. Already like established world, and they're adding all this extra lore on top of it. I'm curious to see how much more they expand onto it. Because if what they're hinting at is true,
Look. By the way, those shaman are fucking pain in the asses for barbarians.
yeah, they like resurrecting their dead. But they're a necromancer in the same way.
The black blink.
Why does it have to be black?
It's evil.
Oh, it's
No, you can miss this if you don't come over here. Now it's just showing you something, but I mean, there's not a lot there, but it's showing you the black lake, which is going to be interesting here in a bit. All right, so we only really have one way to go. That's town. Ready?
Yep, we're going down into the pit.
I don't like my heads up your ass.
Hey, she doesn't mind. She's into all sorts of things. All right. She was so proud of in telling of this part. Lilith and Inarius bore a son together. Interesting. He is wise beyond years. The first to untangle the power of necromancy. She says his lair lies deeper in. That's interesting from the standpoint of I'm playing necromancer.
Mm-hmm.
Tie that into Rathma's prophecy at the opening cutscene of the game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm curious to see how this unfolds.
We got a lot going on here.
Oh, I'm sorry for all of you. Like, if I'm going quiet, I am now like, I've got light bulbs triggering in my head.
That's all right. We'll be able to talk about the game and stuff. I'll be talking as you're kind of focusing on the lore because lore is pretty cool, and you like to have that's like more your thing. I like lore, I like story, but I don't catch like the in-depth stuff that you do.
Oh, it's.
But right now we are just heading. We are basically following. If you haven't figured it out yet, we're following what the chick, Lyrana's mom and Lilith as they venture deeper, and we are trying to follow them. But we have another. What the hell? By the way, that door
You were
is
eager to
cursed.
know why you were spared.
fucking there.
Want to.
It's weird as
Good.
hell.
For now, all you need know is that we are going to meet my son,
Rathma.
Rathma, the first necromancer.
He is that. And he is the key to my plans.
And yet he's the one that made the Order of
Sounds like
Necromancers.
they're searching for Lilith's son, Rathma. Brother, what are you thinking?
Oh my gosh. I am now fully on curious of what route they're going to go with this game now.
Interesting.
Because Rothman's. Oh, I went where I should have gone, but that's okay. We got a Waller.
Yeah, we got fairly tough.
Hold on. See if I can get some corpses in there. No! Stop frickin'. Alright, we need to get that Garvile.
Oh shit! I just accidentally aggroed more.
That's fine. As long as I can continue creating corpses in front of me that I can explode, that's fine.
I got that. I mean, I have taken like no damage, so I'm not overly worried about it right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to do Iron Maiden. Thank you!
Yes, Iron Maiden.
Yep, I have been completely ignoring that.
We just got.
We just got a decent amount of stuff, and I just aggroed more.
That's fine.
Bio-lunatics. Ah!
Them guys by yourself are kind of a pain in the ass. Like this whole section as Barbarian by myself took me about 5 to 6 minutes, and we just stormed it.
Alright, I want to just see what I got. Oh, I got a decent pair of gloves now.
Ooh, I got rank 1 of penetrating shot.
Oh, edge 1 rank of Blood Lance.
Nice.
Yep.
Those are nice.
Wait, Blood Surge. What's Blood Surge? Hold on, I gotta go to abilities. Where's Blood Surge?
You can keyword search with triangle, hold the triangle by the way.
Blood. Where is Surge? Nope, it doesn't have Surge. Okay.
Just I don't know what to do from here, but just
Okay, we're gonna just do that. Okay.
yeah, just go with that. I don't know what the hell you're looking for, but
Oh, right here, Blood Surge.
it's not a bad ability.
We'll assign it to R2, see what it does.
Do you want a glove? Or do you have a good glove?
I have a good glove because it upped my Blood Lance.
Oh, yeah, good point. You just got it.
Man, I'm so curious on what they're expanding down here. Oh, Iron Maiden, yep. I know, I just healed a little bit. Man, that Iron Maiden, if I can get that upgraded a bit more. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Yep, speaking of which, free health, people! Free health!
Iron Maiden!
Yeah.
We're taking this so much quicker than I did by myself on Barbarian.
Well, it's also...
Granted, it's easier with 2 people, but...
we're also on a harder difficulty with this, but yeah, we're doing...
Well, I'm not. No, I was on level 2. I was on world 2.
Well, to put it this way, we've got an army with us right now.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
Dude, that Iron Maiden's freaking good.
We may have to, before we get too far deeper, go back into town with our portal and not leave.
Yeah.
Because I got a ton of shit.
Same
and,
here.
you know...
I'm running out of space.
That game just fart.
Nope, we got something that's terrifying. Alright, I got him. Got him in Iron Maiden. Oh, that was a good cast.
That was a nice cast. Alright. I think now is a solid time to potentially...
Portal out. I got it going.
just not leave like we did before.
Yep, just
That's
have
how we have to. Because I found out the hard way. If you leave and don't come back with the portal, you gotta redo the whole fucking thing again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I did that with a dungeon. I was pissed. Wasn't thinking. I'm like, fuck. No, it was because I saved and quit. And when I came back, my portal wasn't there still. So I had to go back there.
That's one thing with like Diablo 3. Your portal's still there, even when you
You know, not
save.
this one.
Man, they're tying something in with the first Necromancer. I'm kind of curious where they go.
Me too.
Because that's a major lore dive.
Mm-hmm. Man, you have so much fucking shit here.
Dude, like half of this stuff I can't. It's not even good for me anymore.
Oh,
It's part of the reason why I want to go sell it, get more coin.
yeah, you need more coin. I'm half tempted to do some of it in blacksmith.
Sell all junk. Hey, too bad they don't have that one thing that would have been good for me anymore for armor.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot. Arms for the light.
What do you got?
Oh,
Ooh, that's not worth the 62,000 though.
well, you know what?
Dark days upon us. You need a proper weapon.
You need a proper weapon.
Maybe a lot more for that.
Oh, what's this one?
Honestly, I like. What was
That upgrade's definitely helped.
What was intelligence? Critical chance, Greg. I need intelligence for my guy.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spend 27,000 on a rare item. Honestly.
Well, you got the money to do it though.
Yeah, I do, but nah, you're right. Okay. Or it's an armor piece. It's my pants. Stay on your.
Oh, we're changing pants. Ah!
Alright. Let's heal first. Might as well. I know there's not much to heal, but why not just get a free heal?
Yeah, get free heal.
Each day,
Be
I think we're
healed.
good.
Alright,
Go back.
back to the Court of Dawn. Back to the Courts of Dawn of Humanity. Man, this thing's. Oh, it's getting good now.
You were liking this lore a lot.
Dude, it's.
No, I do like the story so far.
Well, if you. Like. Part of me likes lore just because if you have good, like, sub-writing outside of the main story, or, like, if you're able to pick up on details from, like, just reading a story or playing through a story over again, that tells you that it's got a good writing behind it. Just. Like, I told you I started reading Frank Herbert's
You had
Dune.
a spot we didn't come up here. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Oh, we just. Well, I started reading Frank Herbert's Dune, and which I told you about.
Alright, let's go back. Let's go back.
And there are things within it, like you start reading, especially if we watch like the movie before reading the book, which I know that's blasphemous, but still. There are certain things when you read a book and you start making the connections, like you start seeing those light bulb moments of, oh, this is what they were building up to. And that's what makes a good story for me. Like, if I can get like lost in like the smaller details of like, holy crap, I didn't realize that before. Like, there's one book I've read before. It's an absolutely good like crime thriller. Adam by Ted Decker. I've gotta say I've read that about 13 times. But each time I picked up on something I missed on the prior readings, and it added to the prior readings. Like, oh my gosh, this is like well written. The general synopsis of the story is the main character is an investigator trying to find this killer of women. So think of like Ted Bundy, whatever.
Right.
But the thing is that he's
Watch
never
it.
is that he's never been successfully identified. and no witnesses can see him either. So it becomes like this identity story of this one investigator discovering his own identity while hunting this killer, while also trying to discover the identity of the killer themselves too, which is fascinating from a story standpoint.
Right.
I think we are going back. Yeah, we're back.
All right, that's fine. There's gonna be a spot when we go up. But I think now is a good time to call the part or the episode.
Yeah.
This was episode 9. So
9.
So we're getting deeper here into getting into Liliana. You're loving the lore. The lore is pretty good.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe in episode 10 we might get even more answers to our questions.
Or
maybe more questions.
Or more questions for the answers that we're getting.
Exactly. So join us for part 10 in a little bit. Until next time.
See ya.